Hello and welcome to another PA Matches cast. I'm Brian Perkis and we've got a 6-way free-for-all. We're starting on a multi-planet system. We've got 4 planets. This is the main planet, obviously. Everybody's spawned here. Everybody's going for... Oh, no, we don't have some standard builds. Light blue over here is going for metal energy factory. He's going to stall out on his economy. Aside from that, we've got an air factory going up first, and aside from that, some pretty standard builds. So we are on a multi-planet system. We see over here the other 4 planets are movable. This 95, this PA 7521U is going to be a very important planet if people get to orbital, which they really should, because that is more metal than the other 2 planets, and it's smaller, which means it's easier to control and can be smashed with only 3 Halleys. And there we go. Light blue is just going straight for orbital and is doing okay on economy. Burnt Custard's got Stinger out so he doesn't get hit by bombers, and Radiation has now going for his first bot factory, and he's got scouting intel going everywhere. That scouting intel is very valuable, but there's not much he can do with it right now since he has no offensive units. Brown over here is going with, again, fairly standard build. And, Radiation actually looks like Radiation's got the worst spawn of everyone. He's pretty well hemmed in and doesn't have much room to expand to. He's got to expand and take and hold this while he's going to run into the expansions of brown, blue, and orange. Economies are bouncing around all over the place right now. And wow, this is a lot of metal over here. Light blue has a great starting spawn, but is just going straight for orbital. Let's orient north. Dark blue's got lots of great expansion and is expanding out north towards gray. It's got some missile defense towers queued up, no laser defense towers, though. But dark blue is stalling out pretty hard on energy and is wasting metal. Needs to take some of these fabricators and focus down on energy. That commander is currently unassisted. There we go. Now more fabricators are working on energy, but generally it's better to have your fabricators assist the commander, because right now, here in a second, that energy factory would have been, that energy factory would be done if they were working on the same energy factory or energy plant, but they are not sharing. Pink down here, Duh Reaper's starting to expand. Interesting that he's moving that way. His best expansion's out here towards the south. And wow, light blue's orbital factory is almost done. These orbital rushes tend to be a little dicey. It can be very helpful to get to the other planet, and once you get to the other planet, then you get well entrenched and hard to lose the planet, but you're on a huge setback because you focused all of your economy into just getting out of Dodge. We'll see what the new build is like with the lower cost Astreus, and we'll see. So light blue here is turtling hard. Look at all those laser defense towers queued up, and is hurting on metal because of it. Now we see Burnt Custard here in the orange doing a very good move that I'm seeing become more and more popular. Since laser defense towers are so stinking cheap and so stinking powerful, it's very common to just blitz towards a metal spot and put up a laser defense factory. Or, why do I keep on saying factory? A laser defense tower. Even on 1v1s, you send one fabricator towards the metal extractors or metal spots that your opponent is going to be expanding to and put up a laser defense tower, and now they can't expand. Really hope Uber increases the metal cost of laser defense towers. Oh, we got another mistake over here going for 2 advanced factories at once. For your first advanced factory, you just got to focus down on one. I'm a huge fan of going advanced air first, simply because advanced air is so stupid powerful right now with peregrines and gunships. But it is what it is. Radiation. Radiation should not have gone for 2 at once and taken all of his excess fabricators and focused on 1. He's not really expanding much, and that's probably because he knows that he has not much to expand to. It would be really good if he can go over here and take these expansions over here. Brown's doing all right. It's got a raiding bot and stinger moving forward. Dark blue over here is expanding fairly well. And pink, wow, boom. Scouts in all directions. His economy is doing very well balanced. Not wasting and not in the negatives. And wow, going just like nothing but air. Going with lots of scouts. I guess he's just going for a scout harassment. Those are always amusing. Easily countered, but very annoying when done right. Scouts all over the place. He's now got full intel over everything. Expansions have now clashed, and light blue is still working on that Astreus. And is still way in the negative both on metal and energy. That is it. That is one of the huge setbacks of rushing orbital, is often you just don't expand very quickly. And see, look at this. Burnt Custard didn't even rush orbital, but has gotten to orbital first. And my goodness, he is like a virus expanding in all directions, and he's got a bunch of laser defense towers and missile defense towers over here, as well as this radar. He has this metal field locked down. Unless players get out advanced, or that there's not much they can do. Now we've got an Avenger, Deep Space Radar going up. Deep Space Radar is an invaluable tool. Let's zoom out and see where that fabricator is going. Look, he's headed on over to this planet. Interesting move. Going to the 4th planet over here. Putting up a teleporter. Let's go ahead and set an anchor point for that. What is it? There we go. And now let's return to the home world. Advanced vehicles going up for Burt Custard. Advanced vehicles are nasty. Vanguards and Shellers and Levelers make a powerful combo. And holy cow, that is a bunch of scouts. Scouts in that large of a quantity can do some damage. But if there's one missile defense tower or one fighter, then they are pretty well hurt. They can just get slaughtered. Let's see what they do. Almost like they're trying for commander snipe, but there's no way they could make that happen, especially with these missile defense towers right here. Some nice micro, just kind of moving in and out to avoid those missile defense towers, but they're not going to be able to pull it off. Man, we are not seeing much economy management over here. Everybody's hurting for something. Sizable bot force over here from Davros in the dark blue, as well as an advanced bot factory formed up. And look at this scout harassment. But see, that's what I'm talking about. One missile defense tower has scared all of them off. See what's going on the rest of the planet. Look at this. Radiation would have been done. Oh, no, he does have that one. But he would have been done with the advanced air if he had focused down and not gone for just the bots. Is working on orbital. And let's zoom out. And light blue is finally into orbit. And there goes the scouts running away from the fighters. Astreus up, and the commander is on the move from light blue. Let's see where he's going. He's headed to the small moon, the small smashable moon, very useful moon. Ah, I see. Custard went to that far moon because that is easily defended. It is movable, and it cannot be nuked. So, nice move. Light bots moving out, but they're going to get slaughtered by those laser defense towers. Advanced air is almost done here from radiation. Uh-oh, bunch of bots moving in from dark blue, and white here has pretty much nothing to defend against those bots. Those bots can do quite a bit of damage. Oh, commander's now starting to pick away at him, but is not moving. That commander needs to move forward and start uber canning those guys. So, he's not really... That was weird. That was a really weird uber cannon. Scouts moving forward. We're all around. This is just highly amusing. And look at that. That was annoying. Okay, so let's see what's going on elsewhere. Advanced vehicles going up from DJ and the Brown. More orbital from Burnt Custard. Teleporter is now finished. That'll probably get activated here soon. You know what? Let's turn on the pip. There we go. Teleporter is now active. You know what? How about we use this to zoom out and keep an eye on what's... Nope, not much going on orbital. So let's head on over to the other planet. Where are you? Here you are. Use that to keep an eye on what Burnt Custard is doing over there. So lots and lots of scouts moving around from the Reaper, which I still find highly amusing. They're not doing much at all. Fabricators have moved out from the Reaper to the other planet, but there we go. Now they're starting to build stuff. Radar going up, very useful. That radar will provide coverage of almost the entire planet. Raiding bots going out from Burnt Custard in the orange. They'll be able to do a decent amount of damage here, and they've got a few stingers. I don't know if microed properly, those hummingbirds, or those, not hummingbirds, fireflies, those could take it out. Light blue is still here and stuck. What planet did he go to? He went to the small planet. Here we go. Looks like he is not doing very well with multi-planet management. He's got these fabricators built, but they are not doing anything. And no one on this water planet yet. Head on back to the main planet, see what's going on. So right now, we've got just advanced as king. Not much happens during the basic, particularly during large multiplayer matches. So let's look at the economies right now. Burnt Custard is by far in the lead with Davros and second, and Da Reaper in third. Oh, nope. Yeah, Da Reaper's in third because radiation here is hurting on energy. And we are starting to get a little bit of lag. That is unfortunate, so let's close that pip. For a match this large, I probably should have bumped down. Right now, my settings are all maxed out, thanks to my new computer. Hopefully lag won't be too much of an issue. So Davros is headed to the second planet, and which is unclaimed. Let's take a look. Okay, light blue is finally spreading out and doing stuff, and his economy is getting sorted out. Let's take a look over here at what Burnt Custard is doing, just claiming lots of metal, and he does have an advanced fabricator here, so he's just using this as an economy farm. We'll see if he just keeps it as an economy farm or if he ends up going for the Planet Smash. That certainly would be a spectacular finish. Hasn't arrived yet, still not much going on. So, main action of what's going on is still here on the main planet. My goodness, that is a ton of Fireflies. And he's still doing nothing but Fireflies. He's got advanced bots, orbital, and advanced air, but the advanced bots and advanced air is still sitting doing nothing. I guess he's just trying to conserve power, but he would be much better off shutting off those basic air factories and starting to get out peregrines. Peregrines are king of the sky, and they're just ridiculously OP. So here we go now. Holy cow, look at that. Despite their incredibly low DPS, those went down really quickly. That's what happens when you get Fireflies in large numbers, and they're pretty much just a troll move. Because if one Peregrine were to get into the middle of this, they'd all be gone. Just gone. So, wow, lots and lots of expansion from Burnt Custard, and you can tell that his advanced economy is taking off. Look at that economy. It is just exploding. And nuke going up. Probably going to start to see just nukes being lobbed left and right. And look at that map control. That is very impressive. So what's going on elsewhere? A little bit of clashes going here between dark blue and white, but dark blue's got these advanced laser defense towers and is working on catapults. Catapults are dangerous to do in this small thing because they will, in close quarters like this, because they will fire indiscriminately and you might accidentally piss off somebody that you do not want to do. In free-for-alls, it is very important to not piss off more people than you can handle. White here does not want to attack both orange and dark blue. He'd be sandwiched and attacked on both sides. Let's zoom out and look at the orbital layer some. Come on. We've got a little bit going on here on this main planet. Let's take a look at the other planets. Teleporter is queued up here from dark blue, and naval is going up. Light blue is expanding and is getting his economy going. It looks like brown right now is losing as far as economy goes. My goodness, 28% efficiency. But he has no protection. Somebody could land on this planet and easily take it away from him. Although, there we go, advanced air is going up. Orange, Burnt Custard still here is just working on expanding. No Hallies yet. Let's head on back to them. Come on, there we go. Head on back to the main planet and see how things are going. Oh, just in time. We got a nice-sized force moving forward. Mostly slammers. That is an interesting move. They are an uncommon choice these days. Simply because properly microed sniper bots, like we see over here, are brutal. Just keep at range, and they can outrange most things and kill with extreme prejudice. Holy cow, Dove Reaper. Are you trying to crash the game? Can somebody send a Peregrine and kill all of these? If you want to crash the game, this is how you crash the game. Just spam out tons of useless units. It is quite the amusing troll move, though. Almost... Still, his advanced factories are doing nothing. He is only building fabricators and fireflies. What the heck? Off they go. Let's see what they do. And he needs to focus fire down on the anti-air units, or he will lose his group. Here they are heading on over to white here. And they're getting torn apart by hummingbirds, but... Oh, come on, don't let them land, don't let them land. Oh my goodness! Doug Reaper does a commander snipe with fireflies. Wow. Wow. That is quite the troll move. And look at this. Now he's just continuing to produce more and more. But he's not going to be able to do too much else with this. Lots of flack over here from Davros. Commander's not even on this planet. And lots of peregrines and fighters. Burnt Custard. Oh, and wow. Burnt Custard is now moving forward with, those are vanguards, shellers, and levelers. Plus, he's got quite a bit of advanced air over here, as well as economy from the second planet. Oh, man, look at that. Lots of floating economy. And lots of bots are moving forward. And here we go, starting to lag. Really should have lowered my graphics settings, but oh well. these bots are going to... they're going to do a decent amount of damage over here. But they are getting hit by laser defense towers as well as by shellers. And now we've got this attack force moving in over here, which is going to finish off this base. And that bot force is being weeded out. And see, look at it. That was a huge bot force, and they just got shredded by just a few laser defense towers. And there wasn't even walls. They got hit by some sheller fire, but not much. See what's going on elsewhere. Vanguards and shellers moving forward. That Vanguard, however many there was, that took out quite a bit of, looks like mostly energy over here. And the commander, yep, that's right, the commander's on that tropical planet. Idle advanced air factory, that is most unfortunate. Air is king these days. You need peregrines. You just need peregrines. And look at this. This is quite the large force of mostly peregrines with a bunch of gunships. This could snipe most anyone right now unless they have a bunch of peregrines of their own. And there we go. They're moving out. Let's see where they go. Oh! Duh, Reaper, your time has come. The peregrines are moving forward, and there goes every single one of the scouts. Those scouts' choices are stay on the ground and get destroyed by gunships, or take off and get destroyed by the peregrines. Now all of the Reaper's base is going to fall, and look at that! That rate of fire of the peregrines is just insane. And the commander is still on planet, has not left. Those gunships can just focus down and finish him off. And we're about to see the second kill of the match. But for whatever reason, Burnt Custard isn't choosing not to focus down. And he's just picking apart the factories. Interesting. Wonder if he just gave an area attack and now... Oh, there we go. Now there's the focus attack. Yeah, it looks like it was just an area attack. And... Commander down momentarily. A nice move that some of the players will do is, instead of losing all of your advanced air, once the commander gets down to low health, pull away your peregrines and most of your gunships. That way, a bunch of your units will survive. Got several advanced solar arrays that are just sitting here unprotected. These could be easily taken out by one Avenger. Who is it? Davros. Davros should take these and send them on over to his planet, since he's the only one here. He's going advanced naval. Advanced naval, that much advanced naval is completely pointless unless he gets invaded, which he'll either get nuked or smashed. Let's look at what's going on over here. Lots of umbrella coverage. He's pretty well entrenched over here, but I don't see many win options for him. He'll get outproduced as his economy will fall behind. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. Lots of bots, lots of metal extractors, some advanced, no... Oh, there we go. Hallies are starting to go up. No, that is... D-building? I don't see any fabricators working on it. Not sure what's going on here. I don't see anyone working on it, and I don't see any progress or deprogress. Either way, we'll probably see a planet smash here from Burnt Custard. Let's head on back to the main planet. DJ is moving out against Brown, while Orange is moving... Or, no, Davros. I'm sorry, Davros. Davros is moving against DJ, not microing his bots very well, while here on the other side... Burnt Custard is moving against Davros with a mean group. Shellers, Vanguards, and Levelers. A deadly combo. And now he's just taking all of his units and sending them in all directions. We've got nukes up from Burnt Custard, but I haven't seen any of them get fired. And I don't see any craters from nukes either. Wonder if he's saving them for an orbital launch. Now, DJ is still here on the planet, and lots of Vanguards and Shellers are moving forward. So it's just going to be just a matter of time before he gets taken out. Oh, nope, and he just self-destructs. And it looks like Davros was able to temporarily, stop the attack thanks to that catapult, it would seem. But it's going to be just a matter of time until Burnt Custard moves in and finishes him off. Burnt Custard now is needs to just take the time to finish everyone off. Needs to take out this base, although, yep, it looks like Dark Blue is the only one left here on the main planet. But most of his stuff is over here on the ocean planet. Oh, what? He is sending his commander through a teleporter. Did he just send that back? He just sent his commander to the main planet. Why would you do that? He could get sniped by gunships in seconds, and nukes are away. Those are traveling fast, so they look to be like they're in the orbital layer. Where are they headed? I don't see the paths. There we go. Off they go. Looks like they are headed here to the small planet. The question is, did he get intel or is he blind firing? Where are they going? Straight for the commander. Yep, he got the intel. And double nuke snipe. Very well played by Burnt Custard. Sent in advanced radars with Avengers to protect them, to gain the intel, and go for the double nuke snipe. So now there was one. Davros. Which, last I saw his commander was on the main planet. But I don't see the commander here on the main planet, so it looks like he did get back through the teleporter and is back on his other planet. So now we've got, it almost looks like Burnt Custard has taken all of his vehicles and just given them one giant area patrol. But is choosing not to finish this off. There's a decent amount of economy here. Maybe he doesn't even realize that he's here. So, not sure. So let's see what's going on over here. No orange presence, just a bunch of anchors up in space. Let's zoom out. I don't see anything moving from planet to planet. Zoom back in here on the main planet, and my goodness, Burnt Custard has a massive force. And wow, that is impressive. He is using all of his economy. It is very common late game for people to do just that. So that probably means one of his nukes finished, since all of a sudden, instantly, he got all of that economy, which is probably from... Yep, nukes have been finished. Handy tip. If you build your nukes close together like this, and then you take all of your fabricators and give them an area patrol for just this area right around the nukes, whenever one of the nuclear missiles is finished, the fabricators that were working on that will just hop on over and help and assist with the other one. It looks like that's exactly what Burnt Custard has done, because now they are moving off to assist with some of the factories. So, let's go take a look at what Blue is doing over here. Blue is building a decent amount of naval units. These offensive naval units are pretty well pointless. Burnt Custard has no cause or no reason to send units to invade. All he needs to do is just planet smash or nuke from orbit. Speaking of planet smash, let's see what's going on. Wow, that is a lot of fabricators. Although those are all mostly advanced combat fabrication bots. Let's look around at what's going. I don't see any Halleys. That is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping for this game to finish with a planet smash. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, though. Let's head on back to the main planet. Davros now has pretty much nothing left. Where are those nukes? Here we go. Here are the nukes. I'll just set up an anchor point Oh, wow, he's just building more nukes because why not? When you're producing 2,655 metal per second, and there's the nuke launch! That was cool. There goes the nukes. Off they go. And now it is just a matter of time. Oh, and we had even seen one of the nukes get launched. We do have the radar satellites here. Yep, he's just going straight for the commander. One nuke fired. And it's going to be just a matter of time until the other nukes get here. We'll see if that commander is able to run away fast enough. Nice move by Davros trying to get rid of that intel. But here comes the nukes. Are they all on one spot or are they spread out? If they're all on one spot, which it looks like they are, yep, the commander got away. Doesn't really matter. It's not going to take long for these nukes to be finished. Where'd that commander go? Commander's heading out into the ocean. And it's going to be just, well, like I said earlier, it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time until that commander gets sniped. Do have the Astraeus here. Could lead off on a merry chase. Nukes. Oh my goodness, those nukes are just getting built so stinking fast. So stinking fast. Let's wait for another nuke launch. Come on, give us another nuke launch. Come on, burnt custard. You've got the nukes. I wonder if he lost the intel. That's probably what happened here. Yep, I don't see any orange over this planet, which means that burnt custard, yep, I just saw it fly by. There goes an advanced radar satellite. Looks like the radar satellite's flying out solo. Nope, he's just doing sending out a bunch of them. And Davros is not going to be able to get all of them in time. So if you've seen my diving into orbital tutorial with Merid 4, then you'll kind of understand what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, then let me give you some tips about orbital. Intel is very important. Just like Intel is important on the main planet, Intel is very important even on, especially in orbital. Because right now, burnt custard's sending out nukes. Let's zoom in. There we go. There go the nukes. Oh, that is cool. That was cool. Here come the nukes. So now that burnt custard has full intel, he can see where the commander is and where the important structures are. Otherwise, he'd just be blind firing. And I'd say that was a little bit overkill, but it finished the match. GG, well played by everyone involved. Well played by burnt custard. He expanded very well indeed. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop me a like and a subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you next time.